This is Joette with BalloonCoach.com, and today I wanted to talk to you about a topic. What do you do in the face of adversity? I have dealt with a lot of adversity over the last 14 years after entering the wonderful world of balloons as my full-time career. Definition of adversity: difficulties. Misfortune. We often hear resilience in the face of adversity. There's a lot of synonyms like ill luck, bad luck, trouble, difficulty, hardship, distress, disaster, suffering, affliction, sorry, misery, tribulation, woe, pain, and trauma. Do you ever have those days where you feel like you have way too much adversity to do the things you need to do? Ever wonder in your life when the sun is going to shine? When life gives you rainy days, wear cute boots and jump in the puddles is the way that I like to look at it. Where a lot of times people will look outside and go, oh no, it's raining. Ah, these things are horrible. I tend to like to look at the situation and see the positive side of it. Like right now, we're getting a ton of rain in Florida and we need it. Our grass was all brown. So different days, if you're out there trying to do an event and it's pouring down rain, not always your favorite thing, but look at it in a positive light. I often get the question, Joette, how do you keep your smile through all of the situations you're going through? So it really made me want to talk to you today about how I have to say thanks to my faith, the way I was raised, and my amazing family that helps me get through that adversity with a smile and continue to move forward. I got several life skills from my parents, but two that I really appreciate is that for my mom, she faces each day with a positive outlook on life. And from my dad, his problem-solving skills. Dad is a pilot, and he is the son of an electrician. And so his dad and he have amazing skills with a hammer, a saw, a nail. They can make just about anything. So I appreciate that over my childhood, I was exposed to him going into situations and having to problem solve and fix things and find the right thing to make the situation work out or build something new. When I started my full-time career in balloons in 2003, I honestly didn't know what I was getting myself into. I had a background where I have a degree in recreational leisure studies and teaching outdoor education, where we used to facilitate rock climbing and ropes courses and adventure-based counseling, where you take a group of people out into the wilderness, either a group of students or a group of people on a leadership retreat for a corporation, and we would put them through these experiences and help facilitate the conversations of how to problem solve and to work through a situation that might be stressful for them. And then after that, I went into social work. So you can kind of see I have this thing about me of liking to help people and help them reach their potential. So I went from being in a position where I was a social worker and I was not happy with the results I was getting for my clients. There were too many roadblocks and there was too much red tape. So I looked around and tried to think, what do I want to do next? I knew that I loved balloons. I loved to help people plan great celebrations. I had learned that the basic skills of balloon decor, and I was hooked. I had a 4-year-old daughter that I wanted to have more time with, and I had a husband who is a middle school teacher, and so I needed to make sure that I continued to bring in a full-time income to help pay our family expenses. Has anyone else relate to the fact that you love balloons and you want to make money, but you're not sure how to do it? Well, at that point, I looked around me to see what resources there were. I joined the chamber. I joined NABO, which is National Association of Women Business Owners, and I was put into a mastermind group where I was able to talk to people who had been in business in our area for 15 and 20 years and be able to use them as mentors to learn from them. And we would all share our situations that we were going through and help each other to grow our companies. I went to balloon classes and conventions to learn everything I could about the balloon industry. I built relationships with the people that I met at those events to have a support system to help me grow. I joined ABWA, American Businesswomen's Association, and I attended their meetings regularly, and I became active in their fundraising committees to be able to use balloons in those events, but also be a part of something in the community. I built more relationships by being invested in my community and letting people know who I am, what my story is, and what I do, while showing support to them and their businesses, helped me grow as a person and as a business. Did I mention that I built more relationships? I realized early on that it wasn't about going to a meeting and making a sale, but it was about going and showing interest in other people and hearing their stories and learning from them and growing together. I work on my business every day. Balloons are beautiful and fun and help people celebrate amazing moments in their lives. But being in the balloon industry is hard work. Being a business owner, period, no matter what the job is hard work, and you have to work on it every day. Challenges come up, and I face them head on. I problem solve, and I keep on working. So many times we focus on the problems and we tell everybody about the issues that are out there and the things that we're facing and all the negative, yucky stuff. And we forget to look at the solutions. Everyone faces adversity. The key is, how do you handle that adversity when it comes your way? Do you have the passion to keep moving forward toward your goals? So being a business owner is not the easy path. The easy path is clocking into a job from 9 to 5 and to know that you're always going to have a paycheck at the end of the month. I want to share a bit of a personal story with you that is going on in my life currently, because as I go through this situation, I know there are others that are facing some of the same things and the same challenges. How you handle those situations, and when you continue to move forward, that is when you create the business of your dreams. So, I wanted to share this quote with you. When everything seems to be going against you, remember, the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Why do I share that? Well, my dad is a retired airline captain. I've spent a lot of time on planes and also helping him study to become a captain. And that whole dynamic of when things are going against you and you have to push forward, and that's how that plane takes off. It's a great vision to put in my mind of that airplane taking off into the sky. This is at my dad's home in Florida. And the other day, a concrete block wall on his driveway fell down. Okay? What do you do to repair a concrete block wall? Well, you chisel off the old mortar. This is my dad sitting there on the ground chiseling off that old mortar so that he can rebuild the wall. And then you build it back up with using new mortar. Then, as he built up the wall, he had to fix the irrigation leak that was inside the wall, paint the wall, and then plant the new plants. So why am I telling you this story? Okay, it may be like, what, Joette? Why are you telling us about the concrete wall? Well, many times as we build our businesses, a wall falls down, and we don't take time to solve the problem correctly. My dad's wall fell because there was a break in the irrigation line, and the water was causing damage and made it fall. If he had just built a new wall and not fixed the problem, it would have fallen again. So As a business coach, I get asked all the time to help people in their situations. And I'm able to look at that situation from an outside perspective. And sometimes I'm able to see where that irrigation needs to be fixed that's hidden. And however, many times people don't want to do the work to fix that leak. So they go back to doing what they were doing, and they keep using the old mortar and they keep that leak there. And they come back to me 6 months later asking, why are things not working for me? But they just put up the old wall. They didn't put any new mortar in, and they didn't fix the leak. So when you are faced with adversity, I want you to look for solutions that will make a lasting difference. Face the problem and move forward. Ask for help if you need it. In business, there are lots of supports in your local community. In the United States, there's a program called SCORE, and it's retired business people who are there to help people grow their businesses. Through the local chambers, you can also find mentor groups, and through associations like American Women's Business Association and other organizations, Small Business Administration. There are support systems out there to help you grow your business. Ask for that help. You may have to chisel off some of the old mortar. So some of the old business practices, if you're one of those people who's been in the industry for 20 or 30 years and you haven't automated anything, and you are fearful of Facebook, and you're not sure about Instagram, and you don't understand all those things that are happening online, going ahead and scraping off some of those old business practices and putting in new mortar, putting in new technology, new techniques for your business are going to help you make it to the next level. Replace them with those new proven methods to success, and you will be able to see a lasting difference. Remember, when everything seems to be going against you, that an airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. I know that if you have a mindset for success and that you are excited each day to face the challenges with a smile and a deep breath and continue to move forward, you are going to soar. Now, I want to tell you another part of the story. That man, my dad, Ray, kneeling down on the ground, chiseling off that mortar, he's currently diagnosed with cancer, and we've been fighting it for about a year, and he's now going through chemo. My dad is a very strong man. He is a very independent man, and he wants to be outdoors and working on his yard every day since he retired as a pilot. He gets nothing more joy out of life than to fly and to be out in his plane. But his second joy is just to be physically active and making things and making improvements around his home. So the other day when that wall fell, it was after going through chemo. And he doesn't have as much energy as he used to. But he had the determination that he was going to fix that wall and not have somebody else do it. So each day he would go out and do a little bit of chiseling to chisel off a brick and put it over to the side. And then he would go in and take his nap. And then the next day he would come out and do it again. So I was there for part of that process. That's where the pictures came from, is I'm not good at chiseling, and I would have broken the bricks. So I sat there watching him and supporting him as he did that build and bringing him water and making sure to remind him to take breaks. Sometimes you're going to take time to make changes in your business. Sometimes you just need somebody to support you and help there and be by your side. I encourage you that no matter what's going on in life, even if you're feeling a little bit weak, even if you have medical problems or issues with your family or finance issues, if you within yourself have the determination that you are going to build back the wall, or that you're going to put in new business practices for your success, you can do anything you have your heart set to, no matter what the adversity. So, Thank you for letting me share a little bit about my life story with you, because I want people to understand that we all have families. We all have people in our lives who are facing a battle with cancer, unfortunately. We all have family members who are needing our assistance and help from time to time, and things that take us away from our business. But when you focus in on what you need to do to continue moving forward and growing your business, no one can stop you. So ballooncoach.com is here to support you through whatever your challenges are with your business. I have a free blog. That free blog is tips and hints that I have created over my years in the balloon industry to help you. If you're brand new to the industry and you're not sure if this is a hobby or how you transition into a business, then under the blog, search hobby, and you'll find some resources to help you with those answers. Elevated.events is my online magazine. It's been going on for a year. I had announced at World Balloon Convention that I was going to be doing an online magazine, and I'm very happy with the sponsors who have jumped on board to help me and support me with that endeavor. And we have several writers who send us information to put tips and hints and interviews into elevated.events. So go on to that homepage, subscribe for our monthly notification when the new ones come out, and you can always go back and read all the old ones for some inspiration. Elevated.events. Share it with your friends. Monthly webinars are just $25 a month for the subscription. This is a way for you to learn from others in the industry of how they've been successful. To check out more about it, just go to ballooncoach.com and click on past webinars to see some of the past ones if you'd like to purchase a replay. And to do the monthly subscription, you do get just what you've paid for, and then they get held into your library for you to read in the future if you're not able to be on live with us the fourth Tuesday of every month. Now, here's a cool thing about the monthly subscription. Maybe you just now heard today that ballooncoach.com exists and even didn't know I had webinars. One of the ways to economically get all of our past 21 webinars is to go into Balloon Coach and do 1 month of one-to-one coaching with me, and you can have access to all of the past ones that you've missed as a bonus for doing 3 hours of coaching with me. My coaching is there to help you with any area in your business that you need support and to help make a plan to get you to the next step. On Balloon Coach, we also have downloadable instructions. We have hands-on workshops that are coming up. We have individualized and group coaching that I spoke of. I have a YouTube channel with some free webinars that I've put out there that gives you information on networking and how to interact with schools. And then we have the Balloon Coach community on Facebook. Lots and lots of resources that are here to support you. So what are your business goals? I'd love to hear from you. My email is joette@ballooncoach.com. I'm here to be your partner in success. I'd like you to get connected and be a part of Balloon Coach community on Facebook. Thank you for being here today. I shared with you this story about my dad and about my family because I want you to know that I'm just like you. There's no bubble around me to help me make life easier. There's all the struggles that happen that we deal with having time between our family and our business and finances and weather. It's all there for all of us. We're all human. But what's really exciting is the balloon industry is booming. Thanks to the internet, people want our services more and more. They see the amazing things that we can do. The key for you for success is to get hooked in and to get training, whether it's with me or someone else, so that you understand the foundations of the industry, but then never stop learning, continued education, and getting one-on-one and in a group of other people who have the same passion as you do for the industry, ignites you and helps you go to the next level. I'd love to see you at our hands-on workshops that are coming up. You can check them up online. I'll continue to have them year after year. So you have an amazing day. I'm here as your partner in success. Take care.